Hello, everybody. So, today I was just looking at a couple of different articles, and I thought I would start with a little background first. Let's cover Obama's birthday party. He had 475 people at the birthday party right in the middle of the Delta pandemic, Delta variant, sorry. The coronavirus Delta variant. It's hard to keep up with all this shit. Okay, so let's just listen to CNN.
Precautions are they taking, and what are people saying on the island on Martha's Vineyard about this?
They're saying, well, first of all, to be clear, this party is outdoors. All the guests had to submit negative COVID tests
All the guests had to submit negative COVID tests. Doesn't that sound good? That sounds really good. Let's listen a little more.
to a COVID coordinator and were encouraged to be vaccinated. They were not required to be vaccinated.
They were encouraged to be vaccinated, but they were not required to be vaccinated. But they still had to submit these papers. So it doesn't matter what the hell why are you submitting those papers? You can submit whatever shit you want. It doesn't really matter, right? But let's listen a little bit more.
But most of this crowd is assumed to be vaccinated. So
Most of this crowd is assumed to be vaccinated. Well, why don't you just assume that most of the country is vaccinated?
they're following all CDC precautions. Um, the feeling on the island, I heard mixed things from people I interviewed. There were people who were legitimately upset that there was going to be hundreds of people traveling from across the country
Hypocrites?
showing up on the island, a small community
Hypocrites?
of summer residents who are nervous about getting together at all. I quoted Rose Styron, the widow of the novelist William Styron, in my piece, saying she really was upset about this, even though she was invited to one of the Obama pre-parties. Other people said, this is really being overblown. They're following all the safety precautions.
They followed all the safety precautions by not being vaccinated and coming to a party of 475 other people. What safety precautions?
People are going to sporting events that are bigger than this.
Yes, people are going to sporting events that are bigger than this, and they always get shamed. They get called names. They're shamed into thinking that they're the wildest creatures in the world.
This is going to be safe. This is a sophisticated vaccinated.
This is going to be safe. This is a sophisticated, vaccinated thing. Let's just go back a bit.
This party is outdoors. All the guests had to submit negative COVID tests to a COVID coordinator and were encouraged to be vaccinated. They were not required to be vaccinated. But most of this crowd is assumed to be vaccinated.
What is this shit? Seriously. They just make this shit up and they expect you to eat it and go like, tasty. Motherfuckers.